Nation, it's June 16th, 2015. My name's Philip DeFranco, and let's get you filled in. And the first thing I want to talk about today is Donald Trump announced that he is running for president.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
And I'm just going to throw this out there. If Donald Trump becomes president, I'm not even going to say I'm going to move to Canada. I'm going to move to the moon. I mean, just think about that. Donald Trump as president. That's terrifying. Now, the good thing is it's not likely. The only way Donald Trump wins in the Republican primaries is if the Republicans go, let's just give up this year. I mean, his general favorability in polls is below Barack Obama's. It's probably below cancer. Also, there's just something generally sketchy about him. I trust Donald Trump less than Bill Cosby around an unguarded drink. Like, he's so ridiculous, it makes me wonder if he's entering the race to just make other people look better. The main point, it really seems like a win-win for me. Either he's not president, or I get to go to the moon. And from there, I want to share some stuff I love today, and Today in Awesome, sponsored by DraftKings.com. If you watch enough of this show, you know I am a huge fan of DraftKings. I love their fantasy leagues. I more importantly love winning money. And on June 18th, you can play DraftKings Fantasy Golf Millionaire Maker. So whether you're a golf fanatic, or you know almost zero about the sport like myself, you can enter for a small $20 fee and possibly win $1 million as the number one prize, and then there's smaller prizes. Surprisingly, the most money I've won so far is from the NBA, and I know like nobody. So if you want to join the draft to possibly win $1 million, go to DeFrancoMillions.com, enter the contest, and when it ends, screenshot where you placed in the entire thing. Tweet it to me with the hashtag DraftDeFranco. We'll see how we all placed, and I'll give you a little shout out. So I wish you luck, but hopefully less luck than myself, because I would love to win $1 million. And because most of the E3 conferences have already happened, and now the floor is opening, there's a lot of video game awesome. If you want to see the full dump of everything talked about, revealed, blah, 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 link down below. Some of the highlights. Shenmue 3 was announced, and interestingly enough, they said this game will be made if you support it, and they launched it on Kickstarter. They hit their 2 million goal insanely fast. This was the general reaction from fans. Then the remake for Final Fantasy VII was announced, and everyone was like, yeah, we don't even need to give us a release date, just the fact that you're doing it. Final Fantasy VII is easily my favorite from this series, but if you don't remember, if you have like these fond memories of it, I want you to remember that this is what it actually looked like. Then, just 6 short years after The Last Guardian was teased, we got a trailer. And there was Mass Effect Andromeda. South Park announced their next game, The Fractured But Whole. We saw more stuff from The Division, Rainbow Six Siege, which if you didn't get in on that alpha, is so awesome. We got to see some of Black Ops 3 and the customization. There was a new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. It was gorgeous. We got a new Mario RPG game. Got a Zelda co-op thing. Star Fox Zero. I'll also be hitting the floor tomorrow. So if you have anything you want me to see, try and get a hands-on, let me know. Then we got a trailer for a highly anticipated movie that you didn't even know that maybe you should be highly anticipating. Will Ferrell and Kristen Wiig's Lifetime movie, A Deadly Adoption. It comes out in 4 days, and I can't wait. Then there was the awesome of Chris Pratt being pranked by a dinosaur jump scare. And then I want to feature a lovely lady of the day. The nation didn't even recommend her. I picked her. Over the weekend, the wife and kid were out of town, so I marathoned the hell out of Orange is the New Black Season 3. And I fell in and out of love with Stella Carlin, aka Ruby Rose. If you want to find out more about Ruby, I of course made a lovely lady gallery and some. So there was that. And then of course, the final bit of awesome, as always, is our secret link of the day. If you want to see that, anything I shared, anything I talked about, as always, links down below. And from there, let's talk about our douchebag of the day. And today, that person is 49-year-old Linda Jens. A while ago, Linda decided to run a red light, hitting a 45-year-old man and killing him. She has since been found guilty of causing the death of this jogger, but before sentencing, her lawyer said that she can't go to jail because she's so obese, adding, she is a person for whom a prison sentence would be extraordinarily difficult, and I don't think I exaggerate when I say she might not get through it. And here's the deal, I don't care about the fact that she had been 420 pounds, she then lost a lot of weight, she was 336 pounds, she was trying to get the lap band. You know why? Because it's estimated she was going 70 miles an hour in a 40-mile-an-hour zone and went through a red light, killing a person. Just because you made other shitty decisions in your life, you think that's gonna protect you here? I don't care if you think that just the stress for an overweight person will be too much, or she can't physically fit through a jail door. Put this woman in the yard and build a fence around her for all I care. If you can fit in a car to kill someone, you can fit in jail. Then, in big news for the future of cars, Tesla announced the Model 3. The Model 3, which is not currently on sale, is said to be an electric vehicle that has a 250-mile-an-hour range, but unlike the low lowest tier Model S, which comes in around $75K before incentives and credits, and the Model X, which starts at $80K. The Model 3 will cost just $35,000, which is even less expensive than the Chevy Bolt, which only has a 200-mile range and costs $38,000. So really, at this point, the only question would be, could Tesla keep up with the orders? I mean, the Model S's take a little time, the Model X's are on reserve, but if you actually make a vehicle that is affordable to more people like this, then electric's not just viable, it's viable for the middle class. And the last thing I want to talk about today is I'm sick and I'm going to lay down and just watch E3 trailers and hopefully be more not sick for tomorrow. Yep, and that's where I'm gonna end today's show. Also, if you liked today's show, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe. And of course, remember, every day I go into the comments down below, select one person at random to win a $100 Amazon gift card. Also, thanks again to the sponsor of today's show, DraftKings.com. Take part, maybe become a millionaire by going to DeFrancoMillions.com. But of course, as always, my name's Philip DeFranco. You've just been filled in. I love your faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, this is definitely paler than your skin. I have very fair skin.
I'm just excited there's someone paler than me in the world.
You try to bite me, but then you bit yourself? Oh no, you're biting me now.